Alright, hello one and all, and welcome back to Let's Play Foremost Servitor of Jagannath. Well, actually we're playing Europa Universalis 4, but that is what we are going for. So we got 39 base tax at the start, and let's go to the game properly, shall we? Off to Jagannath we go. So we're at 233 tax. I feel like I could have done this a little better, but we are well on pace to get the achievement at least. Taking a quick look at the achievements, there's not a whole lot else available to Orissa or Hindustan, specifically that I haven't gotten already as Nagwar into Hindustan. And yes, people accurately pointed out that that kind of ruins the point of the achievement to form Hindustan as Nagwar, but I still did it because I wanted the sun never sets in that, and Silk Road, so I will probably form Hindustan in this game as well. It's a little bit on the strong side to do it. And okay. What was I planning on doing here? I think after I got out of that war... Oh, yes. No, I would have to transfer it to Carnatic or annex it. But the problem with annexing it... Well, I'll show it. It's 12% overextension. I will lose 20%, which will knock me down to, you know... it'll knock me under 100, but it'll only put me at 92. So adding another 12% to that is going to hurt. I will not finish coring this until I peace out with Bamanis. I am currently at 3 of 4 relations, but I really don't want to add Bamanis in particular. There's not a whole lot of reason to do that compared to just feeding up Carnatic and coring a bit more. So this creates a conundrum. The other thing I could do is just leave it. I got what I wanted out of Jagannath, basically, and these guys are just a scapegoat. I can pick them off later. I could even use them to farm out on Jagannath a bit, and I think that's a safer play. Besides, I can't really think of anything better to do with them, so yeah, we're just gonna make them give me 7 ducats for their troubles, and that will allow me to declare on them again in just over 5 years. So that's something. Oh, I need to make sure I'm recording here. Okay, yes, we are recording. Good. So yeah, just over 5 ducats, 5 years for the 7 ducats, and we shall be able to progress. Like I said, Gwalior is a pretty good feeding candidate, although they are allied with Punjab, which will be annoying. They just joined the coalition, which is numerous. Numerous indeed. And I believe I said that that needs to be my next target. So who's in the coalition? Bengal, Madurai, Sindh. I'm going to have some pressure over here. Gwalior and Kathiawar. So yeah, actually I want to, as soon as I can, declare into the coalition. The only other thing I want to check is to make sure that none of these provinces are owned by enemy targets. And it's all Jagannath stuff except for Bijapur, so I should be okay. We'll find out. And then we need this to finish. But I also need to get a diplomat back, so that works out. I am currently throwing a claim on Ava, but that's not really important. I'm gonna walk you there. We're gonna deal with the coalition next. There's no sense in letting the coalition grow. Speaking of Hindustan, what do I need for the formation? I need the last province of Bengal. I need Bundelkhand, so I need to attack Mala, unfortunately, before getting it. And then, where is this one? Okay, so I need to annex Garjat. Basically, I need to annex Garjat, annex Bengal, which I'll be doing in this upcoming war, and then pick off a province from my ally. I'm not in a super hurry to do it, but it would be nice to work on Mala before they convert everything. Although the Indian Sultanates really aren't that big on conversions, I've observed. Come on, no whammy. Oh, by the way, when you go over 100%, when you have rebels ticking up, they tick up by 20% rather than 10%, so it's pretty brutal to go over. But we are now under 100%, and this will be a lot less brutal. What do I have claims on currently? I do not have a claim on Surat, and it is a 7 tax province. That's pretty darn good. I already have one there. I really think I should throw a claim on this at least. You know, reduce the core cost. I do have a terrible ruler inbound. Actually, I want to get this war off pretty quickly, too, before I get coalitioned to death while in Regency. That's not really much of a threat, though. Aside from me, everyone's backwards except for my ally. Like, even, like, Ming would just get pasted. There's really nobody left in India that's significant. And you would have to go as far as, I think, the Ottomans before you could find a nation that can already hold up to what I can field. So no big deal there. Yeah. And I can already field forces similar to that of Ming if I wanted. But I'd rather get monarch points and run good advisors, which I am doing. Theologian is very welcome right now. Hopefully I get a +3 event. Get a little missionary strength, but more importantly, stability. Okay. And then who do I declare on amongst this coalition? I actually could, ooh! John for... Ah, that hurts. I was planning on vassaling them. I guess that's okay. Not John for Gwalior. They're going to be a bit more of a bear to vassal in this war. I don't want to declare on them now. I think Cathaya War is my best bet because it will let me do the other stuff without locking me. Now, Mala, who do you dislike? Okay, they even have Cathaya War rivals, so I might get help in this war. That'd be pretty handy because Mala is still pretty stout. Yeah. Delhi's not in on this, right? No, Delhi's not in on this. Okay. Because Delhi joining in on this would be annoying, too. What? Malwa has a truce with Cathaya War. Well, so much for having help. It's a good thing I don't need any. Do I have a claim on Gouda? Yeah. I figured I would. I've been spamming them quite hard. So, we'll just declare into the coalition, absolutely. Now, what we want to do here, if at all possible, is blitz them. I probably should have pre-positioned. It's alright, though. Small misplays at the start of this session, but I am well ahead of the AI and can probably get away with it. You coward, get out of here. In fact, I'm going to start sieging you. Okay, I really don't want to take a prestige hit, but I want. Oh, I did get the event. All right, take that stab boost, and now I can convert provinces, but I have nothing to convert. I don't know why Malwa isn't fighting these guys already, but I'll save time and just pass through. Now that is interesting. Apparently I'm not the only one who feels inclined to fight rebels during the war. Let's see if they, April 11th, April 9th, so I will catch them, and these guys are still recovering. They might not even join, and if they do, they'll be weakened. I mean, I'm talking up strategy here like it makes a difference, like I'm actually fighting something challenging. Whoa! What are you doing? No. No, you don't. Stop it! Does the game think I'm holding shift or something? Stop that. Okay, we're good. Kind of awkward. But then that's everything in a nutshell, isn't it? Okay, what's left on their side? 4 regiments. All Gwaliors. Man, that's one challenging coalition war, isn't it? But that's what happens when you gouge military tech and the AI does not and falls behind. Good times. I'm sure the Europeans will agree with me that this is good times. I do want to leave behind stuff. I don't think it's particularly important that I siege the occupied province by rebels. I do want to properly carpet here, but I don't want to extend my forces so much that I can't fight if they train anything. And I think I'll be fine, but... well, you know. Better safe. There are times for YOLO strats, and then there are times not for YOLO strats. Just recently, or I guess it was a couple weeks ago, I'm like, hey, yeah, you should do YOLO strats. And then the guy I was playing with just did it. He just went in on something much stronger than him. I'm like, I was kidding. No. What are you doing? But, you know, it turned out amusing, so that's all that matters, right? Protect against Ming. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, geez. I could create a proper fleet. I suppose. What do I have in terms of fleet currently? 5 cogs and 6 barks. It's actually... I should keep my eye on these guys, although I don't have the technology to support rebels. But you can actually get a distance CB with supporting rebels, and in doing so, pick up a really good trade node. Zanzibar is amazing. It's basically the best Asian node you can get, because if you control Cape as well, nothing leaves there, and you don't even need to protect trade. It's basically an end node at that point. Anyway, we will template call this L, and template call this C, or no, we'll call it T for transport, because it's not always going to be cogs, guys. So, probably like, what? I have 5 already. That should be good. And then... so I'll add 9 more, did I say? No, 12 more. So that'll put me to 23. And in other words, I'll just need another 15. So, yeah. Let's actually build with the template we just created. And you know what? Oh, I don't know if I want to throw on a heavy, though. Maybe when I actually know I'm going to go to war, I'll do that. Okay, onwards with the war. The exciting part. No one cares about the logistics, right? Unless you screw it up, then you care. Okay. Not really going to be taking much from Sin, so... not a whole lot to worry about. Oh, that's right. I accidentally shift-queued the whole thing. That's smooth. Okay, so everyone but Gwalior is locked down, right? I'm not missing anyone. There should be 4 nations in this war. 5 nations. Oh, Madurai. Well, everyone I need to worry about is locked down. No, you don't get to siege that. I think they're going to be able to run for me, though, because I don't have a general. And in the interest of time, I recall Gwalior being a level 3 fort, so I'm just going to blow these guys up. Oh no, I'm fighting without a general. It's noob strats. What are you doing, you scrub? They actually, yeah, they're coming here. Oh, that's because I had ordered a path off of it. Nope. Okay. My royal marriage with my vassal has ended. Speaking of which, oh no, I have an heir. Not the kind I would have liked. Okay, so Revoked March is actually getting to become a little bit less oppressive, so I'll start working on that. And I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because As it turns out, nothing is pretty well handled. Now, I don't even need to siege Sind, because I'm not taking... Oh, Bengal still had... Oh, I forgot about that. Bengal, you sneaky... Why do you still have that? Why didn't the rebels, Nepali rebels, go and own you? Oh, that slow march. Stop it! Ah, they're looting me too. Oh no, I don't think that counts because they were moving and then they stopped. Well, I'm going to pretend like I'm annoyed anyway. Screw you for trying to loot me. So what tech can I take? I can take a diplomatic technology. It wouldn't hurt to invest in my income a little bit. I have plenty of income right now, but I can get it higher, I assure you. Just by spamming stuff into Bengal. And I feel like I've somewhat committed myself to basically screwing off on the ideas. Oh yeah, I should probably actually siege out Kathaya War, though, because they are the coalition war leader, and I will get 100% by full occupying them. And looking past all my armies, what is my and my navies? What is my unrest situation? All right, yeah, we've calmed down quite a bit in the unrest regard. Probably once I finish the rest of these cores, it'll be nice and smooth sailing. Okay, got Bengal finished up here. Now I need to keep an eye on my diplomats since I know my unrest is decent. Yeah, okay, because just about finishing up the claim on that nice, expensive province. And like I said, it doesn't really matter if I siege out Baluchistan or not. Anyone else I can put claims on? I already have them on Malwa. I mean, I could take stuff from Nepal. Could just vassal Nepal straight up. You know what? That wouldn't be too bad. I am pushing to annex somebody else, and Nepal's not a bad vassal, although they're... No, they're stab screwed. Screw it. I don't want to pick up a subject who's already stab screwed. And what I mean by stab screwed is that vassals who have negative stability will not core. They won't do it. Yeah, let's throw a claim on this guy. And they will not core until they get to positive stability, but because they are overextended, they will not boost stability easily either. And so this turns into the kind of cycle that no one wants to see. Except for, well, nobody should want to see. Because that's no fun. And I'm not talking about feeding them like... Ooh, what's this? Oh, another level 3 theologian. I could reset them. I can pay hundreds of ducats to get a 3 years younger theologian. I don't know about that one. Maybe if I had just worn out some autonomy and could lower it, or yeah, worn out some nationalism could lower my autonomy. It doesn't look like it's the case though. I also do want to make sure these cores finish before I end this war. I guess I could put claims on Nepal and just take their stuff. Jaunpur's got cores on it too, of course. Madurai's got Pretender rebels. You know, do I want to take Madurai this war? Oh, that'll take care of that for Kaladi. Although the South Indian doesn't have court creation cost, the problem, so we're good there. Next truce ends is Bamanis again, but they're going to disappear. So yeah, I need to open a new front. I'm thinking Mongyang because they have gold provinces. Although I'd like to feed a vassal here too. They have a gold province. There's only one gold province, and it is here. It's a 3-taxer. I can probably handle it. It's got cores of Dali as well. Yeah. Basically, I want to do a vassal to do most of the heavy lifting there in terms of converting religion, because I don't have any means to do that nicely. Don't really need an advisor in that regard right now. What? Oh. Why? Why are Madrai's Pretender Rebels in Cathiawar? Or was I going to defeat Cathiawar? I don't remember. They're kind of ornery, though. And hopefully I can finish this siege before, because otherwise it'll be an inconvenience to me. I'm also not sure why I'm protecting trade in Bengal at this point. Actually, no, I don't have that dominant of a share, so I should protect trade there for a little while yet. But before doing that, we'll take our newly trained fleet and go scare Malwa. Or not Malwa, Cathiawar off of me. I need this occupied. Okay, I got the Conquest CV. I can at least take a look at what kind of peace deal we can get here. Do I have a claim on Madrai? I do not. So I can get that stuff. I can probably vassal Gwalior. Is that useful to me to do? They're not gonna have cores on anything else. I'd rather vassal Delhi, I think. Man, I don't have claims on anything though. It's kind of sucky. Oh, probably because they all expired. Now, of course I can take... No, I cannot take... Oh, because I've got Gwalior vassal selected. And I can take this stuff. That's not really a lot, though. Is there anyone else? I could then vassal Cathiawar. Oh, what about Sind? I would have known if I'd occupied their capital. I think it's a bit late for that now. Always next time. The other thing is I can probably get Sindhi accepted to Cathiawar. So they might actually convert it for me. And they wouldn't be bad for feeding some of Malwa's stuff either. So, yeah, I guess they're not bad. And this is pretty much maxing out my war score here, so I can live with this, I think. I am picking up Bengal and kicking them off the map, which is nice. Did they convert this to Sunni? No. They never converted a province. If only I can keep it that way. So this will freeze this aspect of the coalition for a while. Probably longer than I would like ordinarily. And then we go ahead and core it all, which is not that much actually. Nope. What, I don't have military access? Oh, I don't. Oh, welcome to the fold, the Baluchistan. Won't be long before Timurids join too, but that's kind of stopped mattering. Okay. Protect in Bengal and attach to this unit. We'll throw a little more trade power there, it'll be helpful. Who's next? And how much more can I improve? By 109 more? Yeah, so it won't be too long until I can annex out Garjat. Take a quick look at my stream questions here. Peasants War almost wrecked with Bengal, Rito Man says. Miko asks if this will be posted on YouTube. The answer is yes, because I am recording this stuff. Bloodmech, oh yeah, overextending CNs and Death Spiral. And unfortunately, with CNs, they are a republic, so they, along with Republican client states, are particularly bad. Because they'll re-elect, and they'll re-elect on non-useful stuff too, which makes it even worse. Makes it even worse. Alright. So we're going to clear out the Pretenders for Cathaya War, make them hate us a little bit less. They're going to hate us quite a bit, though, for a while. Yeah, 116 on aggressive expansion. And you gotta break eggs to make eggs or something, so you know how that is. Yeah, Mala's looking kind of saggy here. And you are still allied with Huracan, Lanna, and Sari Yoger. Ugh. Is Lanzang an inconvenience? I can probably reach Pegu. Burmese. Let's look at the culture groups. I want to make sure it's the same culture group, or that they can get it accepted. What's in Burmese is... The Chin culture is... What's... Oh my gosh, really? Man, we got some awkward stuff going on here. I mean, I guess I can feed them the Chin provinces and take a few provinces, including this, for myself. It's not going to be accepted for me, but... Well, maybe I can rely on the Theologian bonus or something. But that does entail picking them off first. I can't get a claim on Pegu, can I? I can. How can I get a claim on Pegu? Who are they allied with, too? They have a nice arrangement of allies. But there's some tricksies I can do there. Although... Do I have any vassals that will let me do it? Garjat, Cathaya War, and Carnatic. No, unless they're Tech 7, it's probably not going to work. See, if you put a claim on somebody, you can transfer the province occupation, regardless of their proximity to it, or basically if they're subject at all, you can do that. So, like if I wanted to give that to a CN, I could, even though you're not supposed to be able to. Yeah, it's pretty silly. And the alternative is just to feed Meng Yang. No, I think Ava's better. And I'm going to stop improving here to save a little time. Because again, there's no real need to delay this war further. Do I really care about the others? I could pull in Pegu. They're even allied with Tongu, which is Burmese, so I can give it to Ava after the fact. I hope they'll buy it. If not, I'll just have to deal with it. But yeah, so if I could probably do a full annexation on Pegu if I do this. Lanzang, I'm less interested in for now. I think this will be pretty good. You're not helpful at all, Malwa. Or her. So yeah, we're just gonna run in because I'm up a few tactics techs, and it will be helpful to do that. Yeah, there we go. I thought you were allied to Pegu. What the heck? Well... What's who say here? I'll go ahead and oh no, there we go. I was gonna say, you're not joining your friends. These guys are all backwards. It's time for more claims. I'll throw some claims on Nepal. I could use claims on Nepal. Alright, Tongu has been neutralized. Pegu has been neutralized. I'm just gonna do the lazy man, hit D and split my stacks. Who else is in on this? Lan Zhang is in on this. There's Lan Na in on this? No. I'm going to like... see, I don't want Lan Zhang getting military access and gibbing me. Yeah, they have access through Lan Na. Looks like Carnatic is keen on helping me out here. Yeah, what I really don't want to have happen is Lan Zhang running through and killing my siege stacks. It's not that big a deal if it happens, but it's unpleasant and there's no reason to allow it. It never splits off nicely. Come on. Work with me here. Yeah, there it is. See, I don't think they're going to be too anxious to move. Can I get access through Lan Na? Not while I'm fabricating claims, I cannot. Okay, so they're going to go in on Tongu. We're going to scare them off of Tongu. I'm going to scare them off of this, and they should quit. On a lower speed to 4, so that this is a little bit easier to react to. Doesn't need to be too slow for this. This is not exactly back-breaking work here. Although it looks like I can beat them to the spot. And these guys are just sitting tight. That claim can't finish fast enough. That's really annoying. Stop it! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So much for not wanting this to take too long. I just can't react on 4 speed. I'm too lazy to use slower. Oh good, they can do the AI dance for me. I'm not even afraid of fighting them, I just can't reach them yet. Like, there's no reason I would have problems fighting that. Because they're what? Yeah, they're Tech friggin' 4. I have multiple tactics advantage on them, and I can make it more soon. Well, not that soon, I guess. I guess if the siege finishes, I can just let them move on to Tongu and blow them up that way as well. There we go. Okay, so here's what we do. I'm actually going to leave a larger stack because these guys could still come and grief me. And again, are they actually going in on that? No, they're going to cancel. Give me access. That way I can quit being lollertrolled by military access blocks. Oh yes! Oh yeah! Or as they say in Gears of War, Sam? Oh yeah! I love it when they do that. Gears of War 3 is so amazing. It looks like they just got exiled. Which is ballsy. Okay. Oh, we just occupy them out otherwise. Camp on their capital and call it a day, I think. We're getting pretty close to the diplomatic point cap here. I think I can safely take attack. And I do want to do it, I think. We're in no rush for Admin 4 at this rate. We have some other plans. So I don't want to go too crazy with this because I have a peace deal to make, but certainly in the home nodes, or nodes you control, trade power does have an impact on trade value, or goods produced or some such. So this does improve my money, and I will show that at some point perhaps. Yeah, I'm just going to sit on their capital, make sure I'm not taking hard attrition or something. Because as soon as I piece these guys out, I can 100% the others. Oh, I probably don't need access any longer, though. This puts me over relations, add an advisor die. Do I have money for +3? Probably not just yet. And reinforced speed's a pretty good advisor type, so I'll run with him. Amazing in the late game. Especially coupled with defensive. Run some assault strats, it's pretty fun. Man, that region just cannot quit the rebels. Oh yeah, Diviet's in on this too, so I was mistaken. I'll need to go deal with them as well. Although Diviet is more providing moral support in this one, apparently. But yeah, we're gonna stand there and look menacing while you destroy our allies, and we do nothing. There's no way they only have 3 regiments. They're not like secret... Oh yeah, they are. They're secret sieging me. That's what they're doing. Friggin' jerks. Cathaior's not even fighting them. Okay, anything else to fabricate? Oh, right. Apparently, peasant rebels broke this to Nepal, or to Garwal. This is crazy. Do I have a claim on this? I should put a claim on Jaunpur as well. So many things to claim. It's a shame I can't just form Hindustan. Oh yeah, I was improving with Garjat too. Yeah, see... At first I didn't understand why Ikix there was advocating diplomatic first in his map painter games. Now I understand it clearly, and you can see it here. If I had an extra diplomat, I would have diplomatic reputation for annexing vassals. I would have another diplomat to be fabricating claims more readily. And it would just be easier to move. But I don't think it's more useful than religious with my position, because a lot of my conquests are going to be Sunni lands or Buddhists now. And I'm not comfortable trying to just vassal feed for my conversions, especially because I'm just going to straight full annex Pegu and take it. Is that realistic? I'm not sure that's realistic. Oh, keep improving with Garjats. This is not quite... See, normally I would focus off military at this point, but having a 57-year-old ruler and a terror-bad heir, it lends me to... in military, it lends me to want to stick to a military focus a little longer than I might otherwise, because points are going to be scarce there in the near future, so we are stockpiling for rainy times. As in rain of arrows. In your face. Ha ha ha. It's nice of them to just kind of ignore me here. The other thing I could be doing is fighting someone else. Is my truce up with anyone yet? Oh, well, it would have been up with Mamonis, but they kind of got dead. So, not so much. A couple more years and I can hit Kaladi. Wouldn't hurt to start working on Carnatic too. Let's see if Lan Zhang has had enough yet. Oh, actually I have 10 war score on them. But no, they're not interested. What about you, Pegu? I'm going to have to raise autonomy here. There's no doubt. Can I even core at all? I should with 3, yeah, with 3 I can. But yeah, you want to raise autonomy quickly, I recommend this method because you can see it's actually not that bad because of the Algin. You can get away with a little bit. Oh, and 3 stab. I was wondering why that was not so brutal, and that's why. And I can convert it, but that's only because I have this, and I only have this until next year, so that's all going to go away. And that stuff's not going to be easy to convert. Unless I hire the other one, because then I have a chance at the event again, so I'm going to do that. Plus he's a little younger. He can hook us up. Speaking of which, since I did just hire a new one, can I get away with this? Probably. Nationalism is still pretty high there. Wish I had like a nationalism map mode or something, or a more convenient way of checking this all over the place. I mean, I guess I could kind of pattern memorize based on the autonomy. That should give you a rough idea, but I don't know if I want to rely on that, because that you can get yourself into a situation of guaranteed rebels pretty easily if you're just going off that kind of stuff. Kind of low here. Where else can I even lower it? These provinces. No, I still have a ton of nationalism. Well, it is pretty early in the game, so it doesn't surprise me that the nationalism is not worn off yet. Take that in a minute. Not wasting any time, I see. No. Oh no, I'm going to keep this land, I think, so I don't have to worry about that. Could pick off Tongu and try and sell to Ava. The problem is I will not be able to full annex Ava yet, so it's not too useful to do that just yet. I think I want to beat on Daiviet a little, and I don't really want to hang out in Daiviet's land because it's extra attrition. They do have that as their tradition. So yeah, let's just kill some units. A little bit of prestige. Never hurt me if I have prestige. Might hurt them if I have prestige. We don't care about that. Ah, give me more prestige. Don't give me the revels. There are times where I'll just take the 2 unrest, but not when I'm manually lowering autonomy early game in a despotic monarchy. I think this trade is better. And these guys are just feeding me prestige back, so... Okay, they'll peace out. What about Daiviet? Okay. And then I'll deliberately exile myself to return. Oh. Here. I demand 1 ducat. Or 1 war score worth of money. Oh yeah, we can take Tech 8. Yeah, we are now up to European standards in military technology. And we're just not going to talk about the other techs for now. Could go up here, but yeah, got cores to make and such. So I will just go ahead and walk calmly back home here. Full annex you. Ava doesn't have cores on this stuff, do they? No. No, they don't. What do you mean this isn't popular? Whoops. Well, that should keep me busy for a little while. I don't see them. Well, that's problematic. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess they're not Burmese. That's kind of bad. Like, this is freaking terrible. What do I do with this? I'm a little overextended. How much is Tongu? They're 20%. Still not gonna work. I would need them to buy multiple provinces of Burmese. I guess I'll try it. Wasn't really planning on using Tongu rather than Nava, but... yeah, they're now officially Hindu, and they're at peace, so they can take a movement support idea. I might need this second diplomat briefly. I should be able to negotiate with you now. Will you buy it? Nope, because it's not the same religious group. Derp. Most unpleasant. I don't see a good way out of this. Not to mention Tongu is really not that useful to me now. No, we're gonna sell them, yeah, no, I'll actually take money. I guess that'll have to do. So now what am I up to? It's a pretty nice province. I can, man, I thought they would buy that. Guess it's Burmese, but no, guess not. What do I need to get dumpy at here? I really need to get rid of 2 provinces. I think I'll hang on to Kale, because I'll actually be able to convert it. So now what am I missing? Just these 2. Oh, I'm not big on selling that away. But I'm going to get crazy rebels if I don't. You get some money for me at least? I get some money out of it. Will you buy it, Ming? You cannot sell provinces to rivals, of course. Ming's gotta be close on the menu here, though. They just don't have a lot of money, I guess. And so... excuse me. No, I guess that'll work. I'm not really keen on selling a 6-tax province. Okay. Bit shy on diplomatic points now. . So we've averted disaster to a degree, although we are now over our diplo relations cap, and we need our diplomatic powers. That's not very good. Next truce to end is Kaladi in August of next year. Are you in a coalition against me? Basically everyone over here is in a coalition against me. I'm surprised Ming hasn't joined it yet. Oh, it's a matter of moments, I believe. You know, if I have a claim on Arakan, maybe I should just press it now and get this war out of the way before even more people join. Alright, I'm going to cut the video here, and I will be right back. I will think about that for a moment, and I will see you in the next part for those of you watching this on YouTube later.